Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video. This is going to be a video of me four tabling some 10NL at Carbon Poker. Basically making this video just to maybe get some feedback from you guys who are a little more experienced than I am. Maybe you guys can give me some tips on how to hopefully improve my game a little bit here. So he flopped a set of fives down on the bottom right, and this guy bets into us. I'm just going to call. Let him bet into me, I think. There's not really any draws I'm super worried about. It's pretty likely he has a decent hand, too. He's playing pretty tight. I'm going to call one more. And just try and get it all in. I might fold, actually. Yep, he did. Alright. So yeah, and I know before I get any crap for this, I know I should have bought in for like full. I know that, obviously I only have $5 on these tables. The reason for that is because I haven't actually made a deposit on this website. I basically, I took third in a free roll and I won like 32 bucks. And I've just been trying to build that up to a decent sized bankroll for 10NL. And so far I'm up to like $130 or whatever, but it's not really enough to where I feel comfortable buying in for 10 bucks. So I just try to be really conservative about my money. It's a four-way flop here. I'm just going to check. Folder 8-10. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm buying in for half stacked. Hopefully when I get up to like 20 buy-ins, or 20-25 buy-ins, I'm gonna buying in for 10 bucks. But for now, I'm just trying to be really conservative and play half stacked and try not to lose all my money, which I actually came pretty close to doing. I got down to like $4 and then managed to get it back up, so now I'm at like 140 or something like that. So yeah, I just started playing poker again after like a 4-year break. 4 or 5 years, yeah, a good 4 or 5 year break. I've been playing about like 5,000 hands a day or so. I started playing the beginning of this month, and I'm up to like 50,000 hands roughly. And I'm pretty much break even. I mean, the only reason I have like money that I'm building seem to be going up. You know, like I just started at 30 and now I'm up to 140. The only real reason that happened is because there's like these bonuses that happen every day. These like daily bonuses. If you get enough points, if you take first place, you get $30, which is pretty sweet. And then if you take second, you get $15. And if you take third, you get like 10 bucks. I usually take second place. Someone else always gets first place somehow and gets more points than me. But it's pretty sweet. That's part of the reason. But my actual like winnings from playing hands is not very high. So this is a super dry board. I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up here to about like 180. I think I should have raised more. I don't know. And a random deuce. I think I'm just gonna go and stick it in here. King Jack. Alright, sweet. So, yeah, basically though, I'm making this video trying to get better at poker. I've been watching a lot of videos lately. Just trying to... I think I'm a lot better than I used to be. I used to have a problem of like not being able to fold hands that like two pairs and stuff, and hands that look nice, but you should know when you're beat. I'm getting better at that, and I think my hand reading in general is getting a little better. So my strategy pretty much is to play pretty fit or fold. I've been trying to open up my game a little bit more. For the most part I play pretty tight though. But lately I've been trying to do some things like some light 3-betting and, you know, trying to play around with ideas like that a little bit more, and like concepts like squeezing and isolating. That stuff is something I really never did before. And I think it's really helped out my game a lot. I probably don't do it as much as I should. This guy limped. I'm just gonna check the ace-4. Wait, actually I might as well raise it up, huh? And he might fold. This guy really doesn't like me. You guys haven't seen what happened before this. Every time I try and raise this guy, he gets pissed and he just shoves all in. Like every time, I'm gonna stop raising him. I think. Yeah, he doesn't like me doing that. Actually, I'm just gonna wait till I get like a good hand and then let's do it again because he does that like it's like the third time he's done that. So here with the 9 queen, I'm just gonna go ahead and check. Maybe I should bet there. I don't know. He goes as bets out. I'm gonna call one, check. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this 7s up. And then he just checks. I'm just gonna try and check it down. I mean, he's not gonna call me with worse, obviously. So, and if he bets, I'll just fold. So yeah, trying to open up my game a little bit and maybe just try and cover up some leaks that I probably have. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Sorry about that, guys. My computer screen just went completely black for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, hopefully I can get in some interesting spots and you guys can maybe give me some advice. We'll see what happens. Hands like this, like 8-10, I don't really raise from this. This is kind of a bad spot to raise. If I was in the cutoff, I probably would open this though. Full ring strategy is pretty much the same as my 6 max. I mean, I just kind of the only difference is I kind of limp like small pairs, like 4s and deuces, and sometimes I limp like suited connectors. Flop. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take one stab at it and see if this guy folds. And if he doesn't, that's cool. I don't really know if this is like the best board to be c-betting. And then he calls, and I think I'm just gonna check fold. I mean, if I had a hand like 8s or something like that, I might be more inclined to just check call, but the 4s are pretty weak hand to begin with. So anyway, yeah, I think that's a fold. This guy, I'm not even going to try c-betting. I mean, he does check really fast, but I feel like this guy is kind of, I don't know, I just don't feel like this guy's going to fold to a lot of c-bets. I guess he's folded to like 64%. Maybe I should have bet that. Like I said, this guy's been doing like some weird stuff, like shoving over my blind steals like quite often, and I just don't feel like he's the kind of player that's going to fold to me a lot of the time. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. I'm going to raise a little bit smaller here just because he might shove again. Okay, he actually folded that time, but this guy went all in. I'm obviously not going to call with queen. King high. So yeah, the games are pretty juicy. There's a lot of pretty bad players, especially at like 3 in the morning when there's like all the drunk guys are still online and they're just spewing cash. It's actually really funny. Makes for some entertaining poker though. So yeah, hopefully I can get some interesting spots and get some feedback from you guys. I don't really know where I'm playing poorly. I mean, I'm guessing it's just post-flop plays where I really need the most help, is not knowing when to double barrel or triple barrel, things like that. I mean, I don't play around with it too much because I usually just get called and then I'm like, oh, well, what do I do now? Check fold? Or, you know, I mean, some spots it's kind of obvious, I think. Like, there's the standard, like, oh, this is the typical, you know, high card, double barrel spot, but other spots I'm just not so sure, and I feel like I waste a lot of money betting in spots that I should probably be check folding or something. Let's go and raise up the ace king suited. 10 king here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and isolate this guy, even though he's kind of short stacked. So am I. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bet like $1.10 into these guys. I mean, don't expect to get a ton of calls. Maybe like some mid pocket pairs and stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bet this board. I got middle pairs, ace high board, bet 60. And he folds. I've been trying to like bet less on certain board textures where they're pretty inclined to fold a lot, like a king 7 deuce or whatever. I'll just like maybe bet a little over half pot instead of like my usual 2/3 or whatever. Just trying saving money when I know when they're probably gonna fold anyway. I might as well bet less. And other than that, I've been really trying to value bet a lot, especially on really dry boards, just getting all the money in as I can, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job on that. But like I said, over 50,000 hands, I'm still like break even. I don't know if that's just not a large enough sample, or if I'm just not playing good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and 3-bet this guy, even though I kind of been doing it a lot lately. I want to see if he'll actually play back at me. This is probably the 3rd time I've done this to this guy in this session. So I kind of do expect a 4-bet here, to be honest. Nope, he actually folded. Jack 10. Go and try and isolate. And he just kind of like donks out into me. I don't really know what to make of that. I mean, typically I just treat it as a check. But in this spot, I'm just going to go ahead and fold. I'm not really going to mess around with this guy. I wish I was recording last night. I had some really interesting hands. Oh, that's pretty sick. This Good News Gym guy, he's lost like 4 buy-ins already. Poor guy. Well, he's only buying in for $3, so that's fine. But yeah, last night I had some really interesting spots. I think one of the things I'm getting better at is like knowing when to fold my decent hands or even good hands when it looks pretty obviously that I'm beat. Something I wasn't really good at before. I would always make the hero calls, and I was yeah, he's like nothing he's hitting today. He's had a rough morning so far. Gotten a lot of interesting spots, and I made a lot of folds last night that I typically won. I think that's something I've really improved at. Just knowing when to give up the hand. You know, a lot of times I think the problem I used to have was like I'd always try and play back at people or just think they're trying to get me. You know, it was like, oh, this guy's can't have it again. You know, that kind of stuff. And now I'm just like, yeah, he probably does have it. And if he doesn't, I'll just wait for an opportunity where I have it and then take all his money. Yeah. So I have bottom pair here, but I don't know. I guess I can call one. I really hate playing on the big blind sometimes because sometimes you flop like 2 pair, but then someone else will have like a higher 2 pair or something weird. It's like always these like bad hands that you flop something, but they just get you into trouble. King 8 on the button. I could raise this up, I guess. I could bet the ace here. I think it's any called. I'm just gonna check. And he had an ace, alright. So like a spot like that, I feel like that's a decent spot to bet. Ace, high card. I could easily rep an ace there. I feel like that's a decent spot to bet. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure where my trouble spots are. I feel like I play pretty decently. The only times I really seem to lose a lot of money are like when I just get like bad beats, coolers, stuff like that. Every now and then I do make some pretty crappy decisions, but for the most part I feel like I play pretty somewhat solid, and I guess I'm just probably losing money in like continuation betting and stuff like that. I feel like that's probably where my biggest leak is, so I think I just say goodbye niggers. Wow. Thanks for the money. I love all these little emoticon things from done with this rip off BS. See ya. This is one of my favorite sites, Carbon Poker. I mean, I guess this site gets a lot of flack for like not paying out, which is obviously a big deal. I'm just gonna keep isolating this Cody guy. Pretty good hand. I'm actually gonna check this one. I don't know if I should bet that or check it, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get him fold a lot of time. Well, that's a really bad card because now it puts a flush draw out there. But I'll just go ahead and call one. If he bets again, I'll just fold. He bets 30 cents. I mean, yeah, I'll call. Fuck it. He had sixes. It's a really weak bet. If you bet a little bit more, I would have definitely folded there. Just gonna go and bet this table. Probably just gonna record a couple more minutes. I don't want this video to go on too long, but I appreciate whoever checked this video out, and if you guys are willing to offer some feedback, I'd really appreciate it, and I might make some more videos in the future. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, Carbon Poker. It's a really cool site. The software is like super clean, everything's smooth, and the hands go pretty fast. And it's got a clean look and layout to it. It's definitely like the best poker site I've seen, I think. Like, I like this more than like even when I was playing on Poker Stars and like Full Tilt. The cleanest software of any other site, I think. I think someone told me about Bovada, which is super popular now. That it doesn't even have like an auto top up button. Like, you have to constantly rebuy. Stuff like that really irritates me, and it also just kind of looks ugly, the website, I think. Here at Jacks, I think I'm just going to check. It's a 4-way pot. Don't really know if my Jacks are good. I think I'm just going to have to fold to that. But yeah, it's got these cool little, stupid little emoticon things, and it's got some free, like, daily free rolls, and there's actually like a monthly. I don't know if they do it every month. I don't think they do. I think it's maybe a couple times a year, but they're doing a $10,000 free roll on January 31st. And then they do like daily $100 free rolls, which is pretty cool. Like I said, that's come fight me in real life. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, the site's got some perks other than the fact that I guess they never pay out or whatever. That's pretty cool. The only reason I'm really playing on the site is because I like the software, and I just kind of using it to get better at poker. I'll probably jump ship when I get a little better at this game. I wish it had more players, though. I feel like this site used to have a lot more people on it back in the day. They also used to have like this VIP system. You get points, and you could like buy stuff with your points. Like, you could actually trade it in for like money. stuff like that. It was pretty cool, but I guess they don't really let you do that anymore. And sorry guys, my computer's jacked up and my screen just went black again, so that's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna end this video here then, since I can't really see anything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.